So someone asked me yesterday, what are the best neighborhoods in Paris? And I thought that question was really complicated because I think that's really a matter of opinion. But I did go online and I pulled up a few websites. This one is called i.pinimg.com, and there's another one at wanderingfrance.com. And what's this here? This one is Le Grand Cortage. And this one, is that also the Grand Cortage? Yes, I can take that out. And this one is also the Grand Cortage. And this one, okay, and so this is just a Google search of all these different maps in Paris because I kind of wanted to look at it. One of the things that frustrates me, and I know it probably frustrates you too, is that I don't know yet how to um, fill the entire screen with the video. I don't know what to do. I mean, if I turn it like this when it films, it's just ridiculous. So there's something. Maybe I need to film with a camera. I don't know, but it's really annoying for me, and I know that it's annoying for my viewers when you have like a video with this like narrow little rectangular image and not the full screen. It's just like so annoying that I don't have words for it. So I apologize. Okay. It's a rant and I apologize. Okay. Now, this is an interesting map because it's simplified, but maybe too simplified because now I don't really know where everything is. But as far as the best neighborhoods in Paris goes, I think everywhere in Paris has its own charm. Now, there are 20 main neighborhoods in Paris and they call them arrondissements, right? 20 arrondissements. And it's organized in I think, a very, I don't, it's, there's no rhyme or reason to it, but some people will tell you it's organized like a circle, like an onion or something. So they're like levels. So you start with the first arrondissement, second, you loop around, then you go out to the 8th, 11th, you go all the way to the 20th. You see that? So to me, it's a little bit like, okay, whatever. But so you have highlighted here the Marais. The Marais is obviously a great neighborhood. That's the fourth arrondissement. And you have the Bastille, the 12th arrondissement highlighted. You have Montmartre, the 18th. You have Champs-Élysées, the 8th. You have Saint-Germain, the 6th. You have Montparnasse, the 14th. And you have Italy, 13th, and Nation, 12th, and you have the 16th, Trocadero, and stuff like that. Now, the thing is, he doesn't have enough details, so I can't really tell what's in what. I mean, in the first arrondissement, can we do anything here? You have Palais Royal, Place Vendôme, and Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain-des-Prés, is that right? Is that right? Maybe Boulevard Saint-Germain. Boulevard Saint-Germain. Obviously, that's a very posh neighborhood. I think you even have Chanel's flagship store and things like that in that neighborhood. So that's very posh. In the fourth arrondissement, you have Saint-Gervais. I don't know what that is. Notre Dame. You have Notre Dame in the fourth arrondissement. And that's around the Latin Quarter area. So that's obviously a very nice neighborhood. The fifth arrondissement, you have the Jardin des Plantes. You also have the Mosquée de Paris, where they serve really great Mediterranean slash Arabic desserts. So it's really quite popular with everybody, even if you're not Arabic. In the 14th, obviously, you have Montparnasse. You have a beautiful park, Parc Montsouris. Really beautiful, overlooked park. You should see it if you can. In the 16th, obviously, you have, all right, maybe I could do this. The 16th, you have Trocadero, and you have a lot of really great museums in this area. The Museum of Man, the Museum of Architecture, the Maison de Balzac, and so on are in the 16th. So, and it's very near. There's a huge, beautiful park. You can go horseback riding and things like that. So the 16th, and that's where all sort of the wealthy Parisians tend to live here as well. So that's a really nice neighborhood, and it's right across the street from the Toy like a great view of the Toy, which is technically in the 15th. The Toy is in the 15th, to my understanding. So this map doesn't say that, but you know the 15th is where the Toy is, like near the 15th is a huge arrondissement. So the part nearest to the 16th is where you find the Toy. So that's a nice neighborhood. In the 7th, you also have, it's a very posh neighborhood, and you have some really posh stores like Le Bon Marché. And you also have some great architectural wonders like Les Invalides, and you have Saint Thomas d'Aquin. This is a church. You also have, what do you have in the 7th? Just very affluent people, great restaurants. Yes, it's safe. I mean, I guess you have to watch out for pickpockets and stuff like that, but it's a safe area, nice restaurants, and hotels as well in this area. In the third arrondissement, what do we have here? We have Les Rues et les Archives, okay. Arts et Métiers, that's a museum. And, you know, it's the Marais. It's the area of the Marais. So it is very interesting in that sense. The Marais is kind of like, I think, third, fourth, you know, that area. And that's very, very interesting. There's a huge gay scene there if you're gay or interested in the gay scene. There are lots of museums. Some of them are free year round, like the Musée Carnavalet and a few others. And it's really cool. The sixth arrondissement, this is Odeon. You've got a famous movie theater there. Very nice restaurants, really cozy little streets with cute little shops that, you know, are absolutely worth seeing. The 8th, you have the Champs-Élysées, obviously, Madeleine, the church, the famous church. So you want to check that out. Um, the ninth arrondissement, I'm not an expert on the ninth arrondissement, but I think it's very near the 18th. Yes, it touches the 18th, weirdly, right? If you see that. So you've got some, the Musée de la Vie Romantique is in the ninth arrondissement, and it touches on Montmartre, Faubourg Montmartre. And yeah, it's an interesting arrondissement. The 10th arrondissement, again, I'm not hugely familiar with the 10th arrondissement. Port Saint-Martin, Port Saint-Dauphine, L'Hôpital Saint quelque chose. Okay, I'm not hugely familiar, so I would say that maybe that's not the most popular arrondissement. Ditto for the 11th arrondissement. These are not my best, you know, they go to another part of town that I don't get to. The 20th arrondissement is really far away from the, you know, Paris Central, but it can be very, very cool. It's near, um, you have Père Lachaise here, which is that famous cemetery where many famous people are buried. Oh my gosh, it's near this really cool square as well, very hip and young and militant. The young people here are a little bit militant, in my opinion. So, if you're young and you have a lot of energy, yeah, Belleville, it's near Belleville, the 20th arrondissement. And notice how it touches the 11th arrondissement, which to me makes absolutely no sense, but okay. Um, so that's the 19th and 20th arrondissements, okay? Uh, then in the 18th arrondissement, just backing up, you have Montmartre, obviously. You have Porte de Clignancourt. You have the Marché de Saint-Ouen up here somewhere. You have Montmartre. You have Sacré-Cœur. You have, some of the best views of Paris up here. So, you know, it's a kind of arrondissement that some people say, oh, it's a great arrondissement. Other people say it's not so safe. It depends on how you interpret the data. You just have to be careful everywhere, but it's a very beautiful arrondissement. If you're into fabrics and so on, you want to go up to Saint Pierre and all these big Marché Saint Pierre where you get all the fabrics, in Paris. So I really like the 18th arrondissement for the views, the fabric, Sacré-Cœur, and all of those cozy little, artist areas where people paint, and you have the Musée de Montmartre and many different museums up here. So it's very, very nice arrondissement. What did I leave out? I don't know much about the 12th arrondissement. The 12th arrondissement, what's going on here? Oh, Bercy. Bercy is very cool. Lots of concerts for young people and not so young people. All the international stars from Beyonce to Justin Bieber to Usher and all these people, that's where they would congregate at Bercy. And there's a nice area over there, Bercy Village, which is really cool. There's a big bus depot where you take a bus to just anywhere in France, just up behind the Accor hotels over there. So that's really pretty cool. The 13th arrondissement is like Chinatown, and you have the Bibliothèque Nationale de France, I believe, is over here, which is a very impressive library. And yeah, so these are the neighborhoods. Which is my favorite? Which is my favorite neighborhood? I don't know that I have a favorite neighborhood in Paris. I mean, Paris to me is a whole package, and I'm amazed. It doesn't matter where you go in Paris. There's something amazing, to be seen, something interesting to be seen, and Paris is just. I mean, it's just I don't have the words for this city. There's just something for everybody everywhere in this town. So you just really can't go wrong. But definitely those arrondissements in the center, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, are the most popular, the richest. Well, no, the 16th is the richest. But combined together, these 8 arrondissements obviously are very, very rich together. Lots to see, lots to do, very, very popular. The 16th is more residential, even though there are many world-class museums here, and you have Trocadero here, and you're so close to Bois de Boulogne, which is a suburb. It's a huge park that borders a suburb of Paris, which is a very affluent suburb as well. So, yeah, that's it. The best neighborhoods in Paris. I mean, I don't know which one. I mean, they're all great, in my opinion.